The wedding at Cana always makes me smile. It's good that we have this story. And it's good that it was a wedding, because weddings and marriages and the marriage of Christ to us and of human beings to each other is very ancient and important in culture. And at weddings, everybody gets served. Everybody gets taken care of. And they receive according to what they want to eat. Some eat the shrimp dip, and some just eat some vegetables. But everyone is served at weddings at a joyous occasion. So we all serve each other in this church. There's not too many of us to serve. We each have some responsibilities and some duties, and sometimes they're heavy to bear. Dylan said, "You got to serve somebody. You may serve the devil, you may serve the Lord, but everyone's got to serve somebody." Like it or not, we have to serve. Like it or not, we have a master. We're in service to somebody, like Dylan said. Who's it going to be? And the record of our service is kept. It's kept for the judgment day. At our death, the world and the secular society tallies our fortunes in case there's an estate tax they can get for the government. But our record of our services are kept on the book of life and is someday read by Jesus. Certainly our actions on this earth should reflect what we value. Sometimes I think of a particular character in my youth who everybody in the church thought was a lazy bones. We found out later he had horrible back problems, and the reason he didn't work is he could hardly move. So he really wasn't slothful. But sloth is one of the deadly sins. And we have to invest our time in something, and our energy and our attention, and our love into something. And frequently it's easy for us to invest it in ourselves, in our hobbies and our desires, in what new things we want to buy. Certainly in a home, I've come to realize that there are many things that are purchased to make that home the nest that my wife wants it to be, that well-feathered nest, whether it's for Christmas or Epiphany or Mardi Gras or Easter. Much is invested in making that a pleasant place. So she's certainly not lazy about that. That's something she likes to do. But slothfulness, laziness, selfishness will not be well rewarded at the final judgment. You know, you say, well, I've been lazy and slothful most of my life. I'm not a real energetic guy. I haven't felt compelled to be in the service of others. Well, it's never too late. As in the story of those workers that came 1 hour before quitting time and still got a full day's pay in Jesus' parable. It's never too late for us to start earning interest, so to speak, in the book of life and being credited. In our youth, we tended to take, and not have much consideration for our parents, the things that they did for us. We pretty much took them for granted. But as we age, we tend to serve more and to love more and to give more and to shower our attentions more and to examine what we do every day, what we do when we wake up, what do we spend our time and energy on. Some of us never move past the child stage. We're like Scrooge in the Christmas Carol. We're always taking care of ourselves. We're hanging on to whatever we have. But it is our choice as to how we spend our time. It is our choice on how we work for ourselves or for God's work. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Remember the words of our Lord Jesus Christ.